How y'all doing? This video is for men that have daughters. I'm getting ready to go on my run again. I just want to share some thoughts with y'all about this. I have never put my hands on my daughters. I've never physically disciplined them. I've never whooped them. I've never really raised my voice at them. I've always been able to talk to my daughters and get them to understand what I needed them to understand, to get them to do what I needed them to do. To this day, we have great communication. I've got a 28-year-old, a 17-year-old. They've never been troublemakers. But it was really important to me, especially seeing men put their hands on my mom. You know, that did something to me. It really made me disgusted with any man hitting any kind of female in any situation, you know? It's just unacceptable to me. And I wanted my daughters to understand that no man is supposed to put his hands on you. But how can I teach them that if I'm putting my hands on them? Their dad, you know? So, and it goes further than that. I never make fun of how they look. I never make fun of their clothes. I never make fun of their bodies. I never call them out their names. These are my princesses. You know, I need them to see their value. And I know as girls, they're going to place a lot of their value on what their dad thinks of them. So I have to be very mindful of that. As men, we have to be very mindful of that when we're dealing with our daughters. You know, it's a tough world for them out there. And they need to know that, hey, I could come to dad. Whatever else anybody else is out there doing, we have no control over. But my dad respects me. My dad sees the value in me. And my dad would never put his hands on me. And that's what I wanted them to understand. I wanted them to have that so embedded in their brain that if any man disrespected them or any man was physically abusive to them in any form of way or fashion, that they would immediately compare him to dad. You know, wait, my dad don't do that. That's not love. That's not how you treat me. That was very important to me as a father. And I think it's important to a lot of fathers. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. If you're teaching your daughters that a man is not supposed to put his hands on them, then maybe you shouldn't either. You know, let me know what y'all think about that. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and, you know, thanks for listening to my spiels. Y'all have a good day.